Right guys, so why do I start like that? I don't know. Right, I am at a customer house, just done a drop off. One of my good customers, name's Fred. Got lovely hair, you'll see in a minute under a cap. But he was one of the customers that I sourced the fish for in Japan. And he has just started to upgrade his stock. Getting quite into the hobby, but what I'll do, let's go and have a look. So this is Fred's pond. He runs two times 220 Nexus, and we'll take a little bit more. Tidy little self-build. Right, for me, this is the perfect size pond. Not too much hassle, and he's been keeping fish for a hell of a long time. But do you want to come on camera? Right, so this is Fred.
Oh, there you are.
State your name, bruv.
My name's Fred.
Yeah, fire in the park and all that. Right, Fred, how long have you been keeping?
Since I was about 14.
And how old you now? 60?
34.
Oh, 34. Look at his hair, he's got nice hair, hasn't he? Right, so where are you in your hobby at the minute?
Just starting to buy a few more expensive quality pieces. Yeah.
Will you be going into the show scene?
Possibly in the future.
There you go. So we've got somebody, come in a little bit, son, I don't bite. We've got somebody that is, well, 20 years into his career with keeping koi. Small goldfish, got some lovely ghosties in now. He has offloaded a few koi that he's learnt from. We've taken them off his hands today. But we've also, like I was just saying outside before, obviously you knew what was going on.
Yeah.
Let's come round here, let's get your pond in a bit. Right, so just saying outside that source of fish for you in Japan.
Yeah.
Today's come to collect his fish. And oh, I might show him your thing in the back.
Right, yeah.
So he's bought a wicked little tank, so I'm probably going to showcase that. And Darren at Absolute, get on the phone to me, I want 20%. All right, if you get any sales off this. But yeah, we have just picked up Ginrin from Marseille, two Kohaku Momotaro. Yeah. They were what I actually had from the Growing Show, but I didn't showcase because they needed a little bit of love. And just to give people an idea, I didn't push them, but what I've done this year is I have kept them in green water so I can really concentrate on bringing the Benny out, and they are fantastic. Yeah. And you'll see them in a minute because they're behind us. And then what other two fish did you get?
We got the golden corn from Taniguchi.
Yeah, oh, that fish looks good.
And the Ginrin Nakamatsuba.
Ginrin
and
Nakamatsuba.
The Kindai show.
And the Kindai show, it had a little bit of a knock, but we've done a good scrape on it. It's all clean. And we put a little bit of treatment on it, and Fred was happy to take it, although we did offer to keep it in store until it fixed up. But Fred's got an air source heat pump, so he's going to be running his pond at a decent temperature as well, the healing on that. So we'll keep an eye on that with your mate anyway. So right, let's have a look at the fish. She'll kick him first, mate. She was a bit of a knob in the pond, weren't she? Golden corn, mate. Mate, this pond is a bit puckered, isn't it?
Yeah, no, I prefer chocolate. She's I'm quite happy with her. So it was I wanted what's his name, but it didn't
Where's that one? Yeah, that's already gone down,
Yeah,
mate.
has it?
Stuff was magic, mate. I'll tell you.
Can I show her? He had it on his website a little while back.
I could do that one on your own. Right, so there you go. We just let's have a quick look. So there's his shower. Also, whoops, excuse me. Look from the top. Ginrin Akamatsuba. Don't see many of them. The gin on that is fantastic. 2 Momotaro. You can see the water in that. Still quite green because we obviously bowled it or bagged it up from the water in the pond. The Karashi. That's a bit mental. And then the one I'm really looking forward to seeing, the start of the Kohaku on the golden corn over the back there. So we're going to give these, that's a nice picture, Fred. We're going to give these a few minutes to acclimate, and then we'll come back as we're bowling them in. Right, Fred, so filter houses, everybody thinks that filter houses need to be an immaculate thing. They're not, they're just old filters, right? But I'm going to show people what you've got, because I actually think that you're clever, your setup is fairly clever, if I'm honest. So what size pond was it? 2.7?
2.7.
2,700 gallon, running 2 220s. If you have a look at the media is turning pucker. Really well matured. The flow rate's coming through these. What are you running on at the minute, Freddie? We've got 10,000s or 20s?
I've got 2 10s and 120.
Yep.
2 10s are running at 6,000, and the 20,000 is running at 6,000 as well.
Lovely. So the turnover on this pond is excellent, right? So a lot of people get caught up with the likes of, and I'm not taking away anything from that Lee Hadfield's done, but Lee Hadfield is so meticulous that his filter house is like another room that you could live in. Don't need to be that way. This house is very similar to mine, where your electrics are put in, no problem. Everything's labelled up. He knows what's what. Got a timer on his heater up there. Air pump just sitting off the top, right, higher than the water, which is perfect. And then he has got plans for this, for doing a spray bar in the future. But as far as filter houses go, perfect, mate. I think you should be quite proud of what you achieved on there, Fred, to be honest.
Tight space, but managed to get it in.
Mate, it's not as tight as mine. I have to breathe in to get round mine because I'm fat.
And just got the turn on the wall to the tempest up to the shower.
So there we go, right. So this return is coming up through the Tempest. Now, Fred he had one of the first models out, and for those people that don't know, these valves at the bottom used to leak. But EA give people replacement for that because they recognise the fault. Fred's put that on, he's had no trouble since, which is excellent. Upflow, and then that is going out to his shower. So, you know, very simple, very pucker setup. You know, it's not over-engineered. It is exactly what it is. How many bottom drains you got? Just the one. So this is putting. So this
skimmer's this one.
Skimmer.
Drain to that.
Okay, so skimmer's coming into this one, which is wow. That's the best filtration I've seen on the skimmer. And then bottom drain coming into this one. So yeah, well in, mate. I think that looks fucking banging. Smile. There we go. There you go, Fred, mate. Lovely Marseille Ginrin Karashi. Let's measure her up, dude. Looking there, what, 54?
54, yeah.
54, mate. Not bad, all the way from Marseille. Well in, mate. I think that's Done yourself proud there, mate, to be fair.
Yeah, it's a nice one.
Took me about 2 hours to find this fish in there. But yeah, I'm not gonna, the crashy on this, it's Sanzai. Is that correct? Sanzai, was it?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Sanzai.
Just turn it sounds like
Really decent body line on this fish. The gin quality is excellent. You can see it comes in straight off of the shoulder, which is what you're looking for. I think it's female, although I haven't sexed it. Just looking, it looks like it's probably got a little bit of egg. Decent sized pec fins, head's clean as a whistle. And that's what we're looking for when it comes to this type of fish. So, socking her in, son. The pressure, mate. You're only on YouTube. I've only got 2,000 subs. You're all right. Look at that, like a pro, bruv. And if you drop her in by the window, mate, I'll get you doing that, mate. Lovely, clean. Yeah, it looks female. Absolutely banging, mate. Your water's lovely as well, mate. I think that that filtration's really working well for you. Straight away, being greeted by the others as they always do. Happy with that?
Yeah, sure.
What we're doing next?
I'll do the golden corn next.
The golden corn. This is the one that I'm more excited about, if I'm honest. So these are Taniguchi. These are bought from Narita. So these are currently for sale in the shop, $5.95 at Nisai. Fred was one of the first in, and I think that actually we've got lots of corn that are as good a quality as this, but you know, being first in, that is fabulous. Look at the side profile on this. Right, and that is what you're going to see. So those people with windows, you're definitely going to see the Kohaku coming up on that. A little bit more time, because these do take a while to mature in, and I'm hoping that this little window will close up, and the Kohaku will then develop even further. So, but as you can see on this, very strong body, beautiful wide head. The profile on this fish is perfect. So when I'm looking at the profile, it's the shape of the koi. So the way that it tapers off backwards like a submarine would. Looking at the pecs, you can see extremely clean, in well proportion as well. Lovely size peduncle. Okay, again, this has got the attributes to become quite a big fish if you feed well, Fred, on decent heat. And if you're prepared to pile it in as well, you should get a real good body if your filtration's more than ample, mate, to be able to do that.
Yeah.
Mate, I think I've been ripped off, actually. I might have to resell that. How long was you looking for one of these?
To be honest, it's been well, since when I first saw the photo of obviously the one with the big standout piece. Not seen really any since then. I'll be honest, I've seen anything close to it, but the way I like just the way that they're different. That's what I like about them, to be honest.
Yeah, they're actually quite a Marmite fish, believe it or not.
Yeah.
I don't know why, personally. I think it's because they're classed as a little bit unstable. But when you see a good one, there's no denying that they are a fabulous looking fish. And if you look in the scale, let's see if I can get it on camera. Naked eye, you can. So these have been put on colour. Saki, you can see how loaded them scales are. So there's still plenty of colour to come out on this fish. You know, I know that Fred feeds Saki as well. Yep. So, you know, he's definitely coming in the right direction, but that fish is 100%, mate. I'm quite jealous. I'd have that in my pond tomorrow. In fact, I'm taking it home. Put her in then, son. Let's watch her go in. Right, so we nearly forgot to measure because Fred put me off. Taniguchi, son. Get it in there. Nisai,
48.
48 cm this eye. Get in there, son. Look at that. Go on then, mate. Oh, I'm doing YouTube. Do you want to appear? No, do you want to appear on it? What's the boy's name? Arthur. How's it going, son? Let's touch. Yeah. What you got there? Is that a monkey?
Yeah.
Yeah?
That's a monkey.
What have you called him? What have you called him? Has he got a name? Say Daddy. Daddy's a monkey. Right, so Fred's just introducing the golden corn. That's no pressure, mate. There she blows, man. That was well done, mate. It's a right old chattery birds.
We're all in the water.
Can't get in the water.
Right, that's a lovely fish, mate. Exceptional. Let's get this kin matsuba on, mate. Or the Ginrin cut matsuba, I should say. Got some muscles on him, son.
Carrying out.
Right, so it looks like the knock on the shower, we've get a bit of treatment in the shop, and actually that's gone down loads. So
Yeah.
I was quite happy there weren't. It's definitely a knock, mate. So yeah, the treatment that we provided on it's done the job. So where are these from? Can you remember? You probably can't.
No.
I can't remember where they were. You ordered them that long ago. But again, have a look at this fish first. The gin on this fish, look at that. Exceptional. We've got the sumi coming through on the scale. Still got a bit of work to do on that, but when that comes, Fred, that fukarin will really break that pattern up, and the gin in there will actually make that look exceptional. Again, both of these fish, the shower more so carries more structure. However, for this type of fish, you haven't got a Dainichi type power into it, all right, but you get a good bit of body in this, taper it back, mate, and that fish has got potential to get big and look absolutely wonderful as well. So fins, very good. You'll see that they're full of colour. Okay, no, really clean, not even a blemish inside them, which is excellent. Okay, the head itself extremely clean. All right, and you'll notice that actually when you see the transition coming from the head into the body, that belly plate matches, well, which shows we've got good quality there. Okay, but profiles posing like a good one, a bit like you on Friday night, mate. But look at the profile on that, absolutely fantastic. You know, I'm looking forward to seeing the progression on that. And then the shower, okay, you can see, if you can do comparisons, at the top of this fish, you can see the backbone protruding, which means it's got a lot more growth. And when you look at the body, again, if you feed him right, mate, on the heat, right, that's got potential to really body out. Very good chance of getting a big fish. Belly plate's excellent all the way through it. You've definitely got good kiwa. Okay, for those people that don't know what that is, it's the back end of the scale, and what you will see there, that it's scalloped. So high class kiwa on that, and the beni as well. When we're looking at the sashi on the front edge, which is the shady area, just here, you can see that it's no more than 2 scales apart. Right, but it's really tight, which means that it's still got work to do. And again, you can see the colour loaded in the actual fish itself, into each scale, sorry. And then the sumi sitting deep, right, which is exactly what you really need on a shower. All right, again, a little bit like your Takano Sanki, it's sat under the skin,
Yeah.
but with time, that will definitely come. So you just got to have a bit of patience, but like I say, the best things come to those who wait, mate. Trust the process, mate. Definitely got Motoguru in each fin as well.
Yeah.
Okay, which is what we're looking for. So overall, mate,
Nice fish.
not a bad couple of fishes, pal.
Quick measure up.
Quick measure up for him. I tell you, this isn't a bad service. It's a little video.
47.
47 cm on the shower, and I would say that's probably the same, mate.
Yeah, it'd be very similar. I think this might be slightly longer.
There you go.
47,
46.
Yeah, 47, yeah, around about that.
46 it was, mate. So good sizes for your pond, mate. You got through that worrying period on, you know, the sort of toes eye that could come or go.
Yeah, I mean,
you know.
I learnt a lot from that. Did that. Just say now, starting to get a few more a few more finished fish, sort of thing. We're still with potential, but gone down more than this side route these days. So,
Yeah, but you know, I think, mate, in anything, this hobby, you know, if you do it the right way and you put your money in when you're ready, you'll get the most out of it, if I'm perfectly honest, mate. So let's get them put in, mate.
doing one at a time.
It's up to you, your fish, mate. I'd do them together. But, you know, if you want to put it on video, one at a time. That'll be your favourite now because it's glittery. Am I right or what? Right, empty the water out. Empty the water right out, that's it. And then when you put it in, fill it back up, Fred, yeah? Right, so that's it. Transfer the water through it. And nice and steady, bring it out. There you go. Good transition, mate. Straight down. I mean, the fact that we know they're 47 cm now, it shows, like, without having to bring your other fish out to measure, it really shows how big your other fishes are as well. Or fish, sorry, boss. But look at that, that was fantastic. It always amazes me, as soon as you introduce a new fish, they colonise and, you know, like dogs sniffing arses.
They are, yeah. Find each other. And they always got that in when you're filming.
yeah. Let's stay off the camera shy. Whack. There she goes. Nice fish, mate. Again, what's really nice is, mate, because you're quite a regular in the shop, and we've built quite a decent relationship, it'd be nice to see them develop over time, you know?
I've still got the one from the event down there.
Yeah, you had a bit of an event with that, didn't you?
Yeah, she's still coming out and pushing on nicely.
You can't see it through the window. But yeah, they're sitting under the covers. So the Momotaro event that Fred, like that we done last year, results will come in. It jumped and took a chunk out of its head. But I'll tell you, the quality on that fish is extra good. All these Momotaro fish are, to be fair. So don't judge the water, guys. These have been kept in green water. Okay, and you'll see the bunny on these now. Double bag, mate. Okay, what can I say about these? Momotaro, okay, are jumbo tozai. However, if you remember at the event, Fred, a lot of people were saying about the Benny quality. Well, the Benny colour was quite orange and really soft. But again, with time, and again, trust the process, decent colour food. The fact that I've kept these on cold water and I've been conditioning them for the last 3 months. I took the UV off the pond to green the water out, and look at the skin quality on that. and the Benny quality. Like honestly, you can't tell me that green water don't do it business, but you've got to know what you're doing, green water guys. Don't just go playing away, do your research. But skin on these, right, big fish in the making. Just because it gets them on cold over a Tozai period, don't mean to say you ain't going to get growth on this fish. No. With heat, mate, you're not going to get maximum out of it, but what you will get is the quality already, right? So, you know, there's no reason why that can't get to 70, easily, to be fair. Decent. You know what I mean? Well, let the fish do the talking. You can see the Benny plate consistent all the way through. Real good pro. It's a shame we've got that sun gone in. Obviously clouded up a little bit, but i.e. the water, but you can see the Benny plate is real deep all the way through that fish. Quite a big fish pattern, and what I mean by that is not it's a massive fish pattern. It's when this fish gets bigger, you will appreciate that pattern a lot more. Okay, so you know, for me, Kohaku wise, I quite enjoy this type more than any. You know, technically a very high quality fish. The key was excellent on it. The sash is really tight and the Benny plate is deep and consistent. Looking at the body, the head's big on this fish. The Benny comes down over the top of the nostrils, which is quite sought after. The frame on the body is a good one, which means that, you know, Momotaro, king of jumbo, right, you've got a good chance of getting this fish big. Profile superb. No Benny in the pecs. There's a little bit of Benny in the tail fin. Doesn't take away from what this fish will be though when it gets bigger. Same with the other one. Body frame's not as big on this, but I think again with a bit of food that can change it. Real good pattern. I quite like this pattern actually, Inazuma pattern. Almost perfection on that, but not quite. However, really interesting pattern all the way down the middle of the head. Real good wide body. I think the Kiwa on this fish is better than the other one. And for me, again, clean pecs, clean tail, clean dorsal. Very high quality fish, mate.
Quick measure up, we'll see if I can.
They're always get you, mate, Kohaku.
Oh, right, what we got there? 34?
30, nearly 35. I'll give you 35 on that. And that's without pushing.
33.
Yeah, 33.
Yeah, so
well done, mate.
The one that has been pushed is 36 at the moment.
Okay.
So, as of a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, not,
So we know he can't cheat because we've got these on video and he's only just purchased them, so I'll be watching that. But Fred wouldn't do that anyway because he's not this sort. But I'd whack these in together, Fred, if I were you.
Yeah.
But I'm not you, so you do what you want to do. I'm just going to enjoy trying to watch you catch them. What at a time it is then? He's showing off now, look. I like it. Look at that pucker. Now you're going to see, look at the Benny on them. Ooh, get it on. Wow. Oh mate, that's fucking nice. That's a nice fish. Ah yeah, look, it's already looking for food. Fucking typical Karashi, fat bastard. Look at them. Beautiful. That I mean, looking at that, the other fish you got, mate, that Aagi is top notch.
Yeah.
That top notch. Beautiful little Dragon Ball Kohaku down here as well. Sakai. It's a shower as well, and this is a Takano Sankey that he bought off us last year. That's the Momotaro that he bought in the growing show. You can see a little gash in its head. It took the Benny out the Benny plate, which is a shame.
There's a little Gainichi Sankey.
Yeah, they like to be all the way at the back of the camera try. Not like Fred, and especially on a Friday night, he loves the camera. And then these are ghost carp here that he's got. Where's this Sasagi? I really want to get that. There's his Kindai shower. Right, the sumi on this is really starting to come strong. And here's the Asagi. Now Fred's very critical, as most koi keepers are. Well, I'm going to come around this side. I'm hoping I can get out of the Is that this one here, Fred?
Yeah, that's the Takano.
No, this one. Right, look at this Asagi, guys. Look at the canopy on that. Bought at a knockdown price. Fuck knows why, but he had a tiny little shimmy on it. You can see it on the shoulder. But I promise you, mate, another year or two, that fish is going to come into its own. The quality of that fish is superb.
Look forward to seeing them at the old length and weight on them.
Yeah, just watch them develop, mate. I mean, you do a lot of research. I know you do. And you just bag yourself some bangers there, mate. So well done.
So now I've just got to have the Shiro from the event show.
Yeah.
In a month, and that'll be the.
You got a nice little Chiba in here as well. I love the Chiba. Where was that from?
That's from your.
It's from us, was it?
Yeah.
I wondered where. I didn't really, guys. I was just for the camera. I'm in love with that. Right, so if we net that golden corn and this Asagi, mate, I'll happily take it off your hands. Right, guys, so I do need a haircut, so excuse me fuzzy head ball. And I am sweating. I don't know why, it's because I'm old and fat. But Fred, thank you, brother. Good customer. If you can share a couple of videos from time to time, maybe later on in the season, I'll drop them on to give people a little update, because I think that people would agree that banging, he's got some good choices, some nice fish, he's got some sentimental fish, he's just moving into the higher quality brand. With a bit of time and patience, he'll get there. And I think in the future, you should think about showing.
Yeah, I mean, eventually, hopefully, once sort of have a kid, we'll.
Well, just use it as a weekend away from the kids, mate. That's what I'd do. But yeah, it's something to do. And while I'm on the subject, £17 BKKS joining fee. We all watch koi. We're all tuning into this channel because you enjoy koi. So why not support the only real club, which is the BKKS? Have a look online. There is some benefits to doing so. £17. It gives you £20 off of that if you show, and also a couple of quid off for any of the koi shows that they do. So let's support them. And if we got, so I generally get around 15 to 2,000 views on each video. Right, 17 quid. Ed, you do the math. That's a few quid, eh? Let's help get this hobby moving. And anyway, I'm Crafty Koi, that's Fred, he's got nice hair, I've not. If you haven't already, subscribe to the video, give us a thumbs up, please give us a thumbs up, and I will see you on the next one. See ya. Yeah, that works. Right then, so Fred has bought a koi transit carrier, which he imported from Japan. Obviously flat pack when you got it, Fred. You had to put it. Did you glue it together or not?
No.
No, so just push fit together. Right, made up exactly how the koi vats are. Beautiful, beautiful whatever material that is. But real good colour. Holds, do you know how many litres of water?
Something tells me it was about 200 gallons.
Yeah, around 200 gallons. So fitted with a drain pipe as well, and zip top. Now I know also you've got a USB air pump as well, haven't you?
Yeah, separately. But
So a USB air pump which you plug into your motor, air stone in there, all right, and then transport your fish safely. You know, I know there's going to be people that go, oh, but you got water sloshing about, but you got water sloshing about in your bags, guys. Work it out. All right, still got the same volume of water in there. You obviously don't go crazy and fill it to the brim. You know,
about halfway.
yeah, halfway, and that's enough. You know, I think that's a quality bit of kit, mate.